Okay, so everyone thought of your questions yet? 3 questions. Okay, you all should be doing this in under 2 minutes, by the way. So in exam, under exam conditions, okay, you've got 4 paragraphs. Okay, planning should take up about 15 to 20 minutes of time. Okay, so this will take about 2 minutes.
You say like across various social economic that's like the ones we listed there, or like
No, social economic groups is just like
for like just like
poor people, yes. Huh? Okay, tell you story. Last time in IT. Last time, huh? You finish first.
I'm doing.
Okay. Last time in NS, there was this Indian guy. Okay. This Indian guy, he was quite short and quite fat. Okay. But they all retards because they all IT. Okay. So, not say retards, okay? They're all not so knowledgeable. Okay. But this guy, he was very, very knowledgeable. Okay. One day, we were sitting around in a circle. Then got this commander talking to us. This commander is like high ranking one. He asked this guy, okay, stand up, tell me your name, okay, and what's your hobby, okay. And he say, okay, this is his voice by the way.
My name is Tashu. I like to read about history.
Okay. He said that, okay. Then the commander asked him, what about history do you like?
I like to read about Hitler. I believe he did not kill the Jews.
He got one guy in my cohort, right?
Right?
He went up to the mic stand during assembly. Then he spent 20 minutes talking about how the Holocaust isn't real.
Okay, wait, so anyway, this guy, okay, he was like,
the gas chambers did not exist. Hitler was a good guy. He was trying to save the Jews.
wow, and then the commander was like, very interesting take. But then it was a funny part. Funny part is the people around me, all my squad people asked me, hey, bro, what's Holocaust? What's Holocaust? Oh, you don't know what's Holocaust also?
I don't know. But he go and kill all the Jews.
Oh, okay, basically it's like, they're asking like, what's Hitler, what's Holocaust?
What's Hitler is crazy.
Yeah, who's Hitler? Holy fuck. Funny.
I believe Hitler did not kill the Jews.
Very short, very fat. Indian guy. That's right. Huh?
I think next week, like the other Arsenal students will come to this class.
This 2 to 4 class?
No, don't have to do what? Because
This show 2.
yeah.
Oh, this show 2. Maybe Sunday, right? On Sunday, yeah, why?
Because Kevin changed our math class to 10 to 12. So Madeline,
There's no matter. There's only Simin. Simin is Saturday anyway. Simin is Saturday.
then how about maybe? Because now we got them still here.
Maybe I'm come here. How about usually come whenever you want anyway? Okay, well done questions. Okay. Question 1. Okay, so everyone, let me ask someone. Damon, what's your question 1?
why would it raise education costs?
Huh?
Like why would it lead to like raise education costs?
Why would this lead to raised education costs? Okay, okay. Alright, so that is obviously our context. Okay, so what would they raise? Not saying why would they raise, okay, but make it clear.
But
Why would profit-driven decisions, okay? Why will profit-driven decisions increase cost of education? Okay? So this is the first question, okay, but any actually additional question, okay? I'm pretty sure nobody has this question now. Okay, if you have then good job. Okay, but essentially this is trying to answer the question itself, not really so much of the topic sentence. Okay, so why would increase costs generate profit. Okay, wouldn't increase costs, okay, based on the econs, you all take econs, right? Even though if you increase costs, the total profit gain is still the same, right? Because of supply and demand graph. Is it true? No? Right? Yes, what?
Huh? What did you say?
Wait, am I wrong?
What did you say?
Yeah.
Even if I increase the cost, the demand will drop, so my profit still remains the same.
Wait, but if your demand drops, then that's people will buy, your cost higher.
But your cost higher, so
That
it's
means- so your demand go down, right? Then your revenue go down, then your costs go up. So then your revenue minus cost, then both become one becomes big, one becomes small, then your profit becomes less.
yeah. So that's why I'm asking here. Why would increase cost increase profit? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh no, because education is like a necessity.
Okay, so this is what I need to actually answer here. Wait, so I'm not wrong, lah, you fuckers. You're fucking making me doubt my own econs knowledge, you fucking idiots. Right, so increased cost would generally decrease profit, correct? Or maybe make it stay stagnant. You wouldn't increase profit necessarily, correct? Okay, so why would there be an increase in profit? This is what I need you guys to essentially explain. Okay, second question. Okay, so next question here. Let me ask Shalin. Second question.
Why increase costs or decrease access across social economic groups?
Okay, so not really why lah, more of how. Okay.
How?
Yeah. So more of the details here. So how would increased cost decrease access of education? Okay. I just keep it short. All right. Next question. Question 3. Afan.
All the social equity.
How the social okay, it's not just be a why, honestly. Okay, but why would social equity decrease? Okay, to help you out to answer this question, okay, actually I got a lot of hints. But if you are able to do it, right, actually it's quite commendable because it's actually quite a hard paragraph to write. Okay, this paragraph about inequity, okay, is usually students will miss some steps. Alright, so let me just make sure that you guys are very clear. Okay, so number 1, how to answer the second question, why will increase cost generate profit? This is where you look at the modern trend of highly competitive society. Okay, or how highly competitive we are. Okay, so and how, let's say, increasingly educated, how our world is becoming increasingly educated. Okay, so with these two modern trends, I want you to think, okay, why would it, still generate profit then? Okay, to help you with this, I give you a hint. Emotion. Okay, think of emotion. Next question. Okay, how would increased costs decrease access of education? Okay, this one's quite interesting. Okay, how would an average student or a C or D student write this? They will probably say something like, with increased costs, I cannot afford, so the poor people cannot have education. That's not how it works, okay? Yes, it's correct, but it's very boring. Okay, so what you will describe here is essentially something known as proportion. Okay? With a increased cost, the proportion upon their finances, okay, starts to be higher also, okay? So it will affect their finances at on a larger scale, or a larger proportion. Okay, so what will happen then? Okay, this is where they are forced to do two things. Either they forego their education, or they seek alternative. Okay, they seek alternative, lower quality education, or they seek alternative, lower quality, lower academic qualification. Yeah. Okay. Then, how would social equity decrease? Okay. Why would social equity decrease? Okay. This is where we look at your widening chasm. Okay. You can talk about widening gap. Okay. Between who? Between the two groups here. So the two groups of what? The rich and the poor. Okay. So why do I use widening chasm? Why do I use widening gap? Okay. Because I essentially want to show that this is ongoing. I want to show that this is happening currently, okay, and what would occur, what's the eventual result? Okay, the outcome is something known as entrenchment. Okay, entrenchment in what? Entrenchment in terms of their economy. Okay, this one I'll leave it to you to write on your own. Okay. So what's entrenchment? In case anyone asks, basically you're stuck. Okay. Help step bro, I'm stuck. Okay. Why are you laughing? Because you see
You
four.
sound like young.
Huh?
You sound like young.
It's not like young.
Yeah.
What is young?
The
Yang?
English teacher.
Oh, yang. Oh, yang.
Yeah,
It's not yang, man.
I call it young.
Oh, okay. Help step bro, I'm stuck. Okay, so that's entrenchment. Okay. Get started. Why you know about it?
Huh?
I thought only these two would get it.
No, but you said it last time also.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
exactly.
Exactly the same thing. I don't remember. Wait, but how you know about it?
What do you mean?
Oh, weapon class. I think weapon class. You know, the physics tutor got this student. He watched gay porn in class.
Oh, is it the?
Yeah. You see what is it?
What's his name? I don't know his mom.
It's from your school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know his name.
It's not with her. Usually.
He watched gay porn. Then the.
He was like,
Yeah. Doing his physics lessons.
oh,
So when you don't want to come, so
Oh, anymore?
I don't know.
Oh.
would you show up again if you got caught watching gay porn in class?
No, he openly watches it. He's not caught. I see him. He showed me before.
What?
Wait, gay as in like guy.
Yeah, guy lah. Yeah, guy lah. He showed me the thing entering the Tesla.
That's nice. What?
Not that I really wanted to.
Feel like-
Not that I really wanted to spoil your. But yeah.
I mean, it matches your.
What are you saying?
Because you always say.
You say what?
Okay.
I'm not gay, you fucker. I'm
You
not.
still tease her from.
For what? Being gay?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Where do you find those people? Sir?
He's not gay. I don't have a gay student. Okay? Do I have a gay student? Hold up, let me think. You're gay. Oh, often. Oh, gay Muslim is pretty gay. You get stoned? Oh.
Wait, is it choose one or you have to write two?
The first question, what is it? It will describe kind of the same thing, lah. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing. Yeah. If you don't know, then just write answer both. If you don't know answer, then just answer. So this is my
Who's
yeah,
the
very
paragraph
huh?
Who's the paragraph
Not really, it's quite short. Okay. Amidst the highly competitive world we live in, where academic qualifications are becoming increasingly saturated. Okay, so this is where you talk about how everyone nowadays are getting more and more educated. Everyone has a degree. Okay, how are you going to stand out in today's world? Here is where, it's quite a problem even for you guys. Okay, so this actually occurring in Singapore itself. Okay, so the opportunity for education entities to exploit this anxiety and gain profit occurs. Okay, even though they raise their prices of raise their fees. Okay, don't know what price of fees. Even though they raise their fees, the necessity of better educational qualifications lights up the fear receptor in individuals, clouding their sense of judgment. Okay, conversely, those of lower socioeconomic classes will have their financial prowess affected by a larger proportion, forcing most to come to a crossroads, right? To forego higher quality education or seek alternatives. Whichever path they take, the outcome remains unfortunate. The widening chasm between the historically oppressed and privileged would widen, entrenching the poor deeper in their disastrous financial situation. Okay, so this is an example of I would say, pretty good paragraph. Right? I think this is one of the better paragraphs I've written in recent times. Right? Because this is something that you can essentially adopt. Right? Talking about a moral dilemma. Okay, whatever you choose, you still have no result. Okay, you have no benefit whatever you do. Right? So this is how you can write it. Alright, now if not, let's move on to the last step of today. Okay, let's look at the evaluation of example. Okay, so for this here, we are going to do a cost-benefit analysis. So this is for-profit colleges. Okay, and for-profit universities here, number one, you need to identify a possible benefit. Okay, number two, you then identify a deeper cost. Okay, what does this achieve? Okay, this achieves a intensification. Okay, this achieves how you are able to show a greater problem of this specific point. Okay, so identify benefit, identify deeper cost, then number three, you just weigh. Okay, you weigh them together. You weigh them against each other. Okay, so what I need you to do right now is to look at the benefit. Okay, what's a possible benefit of inequitable access?
A benefit one?
Of course.
How do you know when to use like cost benefit and other?
Okay, so in every essay, for paragraph, okay, you need to use at least one of each. Okay, then you want to use 3 or 1 or 2, or it doesn't matter. But as long as you use one of each can already. But so if you're asking when do I use which for example, right? Yeah. It's based on feeling. Yeah. Which one do you think is easier for you? Which one do you think is suits the question well? Because for example, conditions might not always suit the question that well. Okay, but cost benefit analysis is something that will suit maybe about 60-70% of the questions because it answers directly. Most of the questions they always ask about whether you're good or bad. Okay, but some questions they ask you whether is this fair, is this relevant. Then for that, this is where conditions will come into play instead. Okay.